Hello, my name is Ashley Burrows, and welcome to Buzzer Beater Sports. I'm here with Coach Mike Stebila from Selinsgrove High School boys basketball team. So, Coach, how would you assess this season so far?
We had a great season, 20-7. It's only the third time in school history where the teams had 20 wins. League title, made it to the district championship game, first round of states. The history of Selinsgrove basketball hasn't been great, so it was nice to finally turn that around and really have a successful year.
Yeah, that's really good. So how did you feel like winning a league championship and like cutting down the net? I know that must have been amazing.
It was. The Heartland Athletic Conference has been in existence since about 2002, and Selinsgrove's never won a division championship in basketball. And the first day of practice, we got together in the gym, and we looked at all the banners that were up on the ceiling, and one of them that wasn't there was basketball. And we had that as one of our goals from the beginning of the year. And to be able to accomplish that was just fantastic, especially with the group of guys that we had.
That's amazing. So just tell me some of the strengths that you guys had so far, especially with the weaknesses too.
Our guys, strength-wise, was our versatility by far. We were able to play slow, we were able to play fast, we were able to play inside. We had games this year where we hit 13 threes in a game. So we had some big guys inside that we were able to play one way, or we could play quick another way. One of the weaknesses is really we were senior laden. We had quite a few seniors on our team this year, so it wasn't necessarily a weakness for us this year. Looking to the future, we're gonna have to try to have some guys fill some spots next year.
So how do you plan to fill that void of like having three seniors, Bryce Harrow, Hunter George, and also Griffin Kirshner? How are you going to fill that void?
It's not going to be easy, especially with Hunter and Griffin both 6'6". Being able to replace those isn't going to be easy, especially when the guys coming up are much smaller. Now they're a little quicker, so we're going to be a different style team in the future. But we're not going to replace them. We're just going to have to play differently from what we played this past year. Our guys coming up are good. They've played together a long time. I've already done some research on how we're going to play. I've talked with some coaches at the college level to be able to see what they do to be able to play with a little bit more up-tempo of a game. We already have some practices planned. We've got summer camp planned. We're coming to Susquehanna to be able to play on campus here a little bit. So I'm looking forward to next year. I think we're going to be okay.
That's amazing. So I know that you have a junior captain from this past season, Thomas Kersetter. So how are you looking for him to step up this upcoming season?
Thomas is a tremendous leader. He leads, they say there's people who lead vocally and then people who lead by example. Thomas 100% leading by example. Thomas, if he says something and he says something to you or for you, he means it because he doesn't speak up very much. But when he is on the floor, it's all business. In fact, I talked at our end of the year banquet about one or two instances throughout the year where I remember Thomas getting emotional on the floor in a positive way. Yeah. And I knew when he got emotional on the floor, those were games that we were going to end up winning.
That's like really great. So I know the upcoming season, like you're really excited about it. So like what kind of style are you looking about to play?
Well, we're definitely, because of our speed next year and the lack of size we're going to definitely have to be an up-tempo team. We're a team that's going to shoot very well. We're going to have to spread the floor a little bit, be able to make sure that we can move the ball side to side and try to be able to get to the bucket and be able to hit some shots. We're not going to have that inside presence next year that we had this year. So it's going to be fun for me as a coach. College coaches recruit guys who fit their style.
Exactly.
You know, John Calipari will recruit the guy that fits John Calipari's style. At a public high school in Pennsylvania, we've got to change year to year with the style that we play, which is fun for me as a coach. Sometimes a little stressful because you don't know what it's going to be like, but it's fun as a coach. I feel like I earn my money.
So do you think you're going to be league championships back to back?
We sure hope so. We've got a lot of work to be able to do it. There's a lot of other teams, Central Mountain, that have lost a lot of key players as well, but there's a lot of teams that are bringing a lot of kids back. You know, our rival, Shikellamy and Sunbury, has a tremendous amount back. They lost very little. Our first game against them was very competitive that we were able to pull out at the end. So it's not going to be easy if we do it.
Yeah. So I know that you have two seniors, Hunter George.
Yes.
And Griffin Kirshner, they're going to play college ball. Tell me more about that. Like, how do you feel as a coach, like having that success of having players
it's
play in college?
fantastic to be able to see them succeed and do what they want to do. I've coached for a while now and never had the opportunity to be able to send kids on to the next level and play college basketball. to be able to see both of them, to be able to play Griffin at McDaniel and Hunter at Misericordia, it's going to make my winters a little bit more hectic from coaching, being able to scout other teams, and then being able to squeeze some time in there with my family to be able to go watch them play. I'm really proud of what they've done here, but I'm really looking forward to see what they can do at the college level.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time, Coach. I really appreciate it. And that's a wrap from Buzzard Beater Sports. Hope to see you guys next time.